Good morning. Well, it's morning for me here. Hello, everybody. These are fava beans, and it's a fantastic crop. We're here in Southern California, and here it makes a good winter crop. A cool season, something you'd grow basically October through about April is typically when these guys are done. We've had a cold year. It's March right now, and these guys are in full bloom and growth. Quite big. They're about 4 feet tall right now, these guys. I'll back up and you can see them compared to the car. Actually, not 4 feet tall. Probably more like 2.5, 3 feet. Pretty good size for me here, though. These were planted by seeds in October, and they sprouted around the 20th of October, according to my notes. And we've had lots of rain this year, so they just keep on going. Now, fava beans, the part you eat, they form these big pods. And inside the pod, these are a little small. I'm harvesting it to show you guys, but these are a little smaller than I would prefer. Let me zoom in there. There you go. But perfectly edible. In fact, I'll eat these off camera. And they taste a little beany and nutty. Actually, that's not too bad of a size. But they do get bigger than that. And the pod, you can see the constrictions between the beans. And usually what I do is I wait until I see a pronounced constriction between the beans. You can kind of see there how there's a constriction between that bean and that bean. When they get closer to ripeness, that constriction is more evident. And then that's kind of how you know they pick them. So for example, here, you're starting to see that constriction, but this is a little small. I would wait till a bit bigger. So they are a legume, and that's one of the reasons why I grow them every year, is that they provide nitrogen. When I grow these, I will chop and drop them. I will leave the roots in the ground, and I will chop up all this biomass on the top, and it will become mulch. And that will be a very good nutrient-dense mulch for the warm season crops, which will, in this particular bed here, will be cucumbers and basil, and I think we're going to do maybe some longevity spinach. But anyways, warm season vegetables and edible plants, and they will appreciate that extra nitrogen left behind. So these are considered, can be a crop, how do you say, a cover crop, excuse me, and they can be a companion plant. Currently, they're a companion plant right now, growing with the collard greens, which has worked out really well. Now, these collard greens will outlive the fava beans, and they'll continue to grow all summer. And they'll provide some shade to our cucumbers and things like that. I even have a seedling tomato starting in there, which I'm going to let grow. So again, fava beans, really good, really easy. Even if you don't like the way they taste, or you don't want to eat them, I would grow them just for their ability to bring nitrogen in the soil as a good cover crop. In fact, I would highly recommend, like in an orchard or in a field situation, especially here in Southern California, a mixture of fava beans, daikon radish, and maybe buckwheat, or maybe something native like California poppies, to make as a mix as a cover crop. These guys won't get so big, but they would still grow in a drier year. And if you're not harvesting for food, again, you would mow this all down as a mulch later in the summer or late spring. Thank you so much.